sure I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined. It's the start of fight with Leewood versus Maurizio Lara by KEIRON Conway. First of all, how are we, KEIRON?
I'm really well. Just really focused. I'm just tunnel vision at the minute.
Yeah, just I was a bit shocked just to hear David Diamante there. Super middleweight, moved up. Just explain why you've gone up to super middleweight.
There's not much behind it, to be honest. I'm just sitting around that kind of weight. I wanted to fight. I'm ready to fight. So why not? I'm big at the weight anyway. I'm not even a small super middleweight. I still hold this weight very well. So yeah, I'm here to put a nice, devastating performance on at this weight.
Yeah, I spoke about it. I was just speaking to a few guys from the match room. You look at the build of like someone like John Ryder, who's gone up to that weight division and now could potentially be in one of the biggest fights in world boxing. He's kind of got the same sort of frame as yourself. So could that be a division where you could stay out, or could you move back to 160, or is it a case of wherever you can get the biggest fights?
Yeah, if the big fights are here at super middle, then I'll take the fights at super middle. I'm not shying away from anyone. But if the fights come up at middleweight, I'll go back down there.
Just talk to me through the past few years. It's kind of been a bit of a whirlwind for yourself since kind of the first Matchroom show at the York Hall, Next Gen with Cheeseman. You announced yourself there, and since then it's just been, you've gone into big fight after big fight. You've been on some of the biggest shows, coming off that Amo Williams performance. Just like, is it a case of the back end of last year, taking a step back, assessing, and coming back for a 2023 where you can really build towards titles again?
Yeah, that's right. I've been on the biggest show of the year 3 years running. I've been on 3 pay-per-view shows, and now I'm just about focusing on me now, focusing on getting this career back on track. I've got a couple of losses on 2 of those shows, so I want to get my career back on track, win a British title, move back on into the world sort of scene after that.
It's not that far away from you, Nottingham, just cross it along the motorway. But bit of home support, it's something a little bit different. You're not really used to it, but are you looking forward and relishing the home fighter, being the home fighter on Saturday night? Yeah,
it's a nice feeling. I'm happy. I'm happy to be on this show. I know a lot of people up from this sort of way as well, through the amateurs and things like that. So hopefully everyone can get behind me, because all I'm here to do is put on a big performance and get this ball rolling.
How much do you know about your opponent?
I don't actually know that much. I know his record, and I know that he's got a 50% knockout ratio or something like that, but I can't find too much about him online. I'm not bothered. We've been through the amateur system. We have sparring with people we don't know. It is what it is, and it's probably going to bring out a really good performance.
Are we expecting an explosive performance from yourself?
Yeah. I'm not here to do 8 rounds. I want to knock this guy out.
For yourself then, 2023, how many times do you want to be out moving towards those big fights?
I want 3 or 4 fights this year, as long as everything goes right and goes to plan. Pick up a couple of titles on the way, and 3 or 4 fights, that'd be nice for me.
We know, especially at the minute, the 160-pound division domestically is absolutely stacked. From the top of that, the other day when we saw Liam Smith versus Chris Eubank, but then you go down, you've got Denzel Bentley, you've got Hamza Shiraz. Would you like to put yourself into that mix at 160?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Pick up a British title, and then I'm open to all sorts of fights anyway. As long as it's right, as long as everything makes sense, I'm open to these fights.
In an ideal world, at the end of this year, Northampton, is there any particular opponent that you would like to choose domestically?
No particular opponent, but anyone with a title. I want that British. I want to fight with Austin Williams again, just to put that right, because I know I can win that fight. I know how comfortable I felt, and I know what went wrong. So I want to put that one right. So that's one that I've got my eye on. But whether that comes this year or not, that's up to Matchroom, that's up to everyone. I'm just here to fight.
We know Felix Cash is fighting for that European, but then it looks like if he comes through that one, he will fight Amo Williams. What did you make of that fight and their kind of back and forth at the back end of last year?
I don't really know what to make about that fight. Are they ever going to fight? Are they going to get it on? We never know. But hopefully they do. I'll fight either of them. I'm not bothered about fighting. I want the winner of that one.
Who do you favour in that fight, though?
I think Austin wins. I think Felix will go in there trying to bomb him out, and I don't think it'll happen. And then I think Williams will get to him.
Just finally, moving on to the main event, everyone's talking about it, Leigh Wood versus Maurizio Lara. What's your take on the fight?
A lot of people are going with Lara, but I'm edging towards Leigh Wood. The closer it gets to this fight, I'm edging towards Leigh Wood. I think that he's a good boxer, underrated boxer, and he carries good punch power. So I think that Lara also comes giving holes, giving gaps. I think Leigh Wood can expose them and hit them.
From yourself, you come in as an underdog quite a bit in your career. Leigh Wood's come on as an underdog for the past 3 fights now. Do you think he can relish that?
Yeah, I think that brings out the best in him. I think that sort of like underdog feeling gives him a buzz. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a cracker.
Prediction for yourself, your fight on Saturday night?
Knockout. Me winning.
Excellent. KEIRON, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV, and best of luck on Saturday night.
Oh, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.